I think we've had one full week of practice. The girls reported last week on Wednesday, and we had 3 days of practice and then 4 more days of practice this week. And I wouldn't say that my expectations were that we would go 4-0. I thought we would put up a fight. I thought we had some strengths. I thought we had some weaknesses, but we had some good teams coming in to this tournament. But the girls just absolutely balled. It was like we had the practices, but then as soon as we got into the game situations, the team's experience and the leadership from the 7 seniors and the 10 returning players kind of took over. And we basically played every single person that was on our roster last year played this weekend, and that showed. And our experience and our being comfortable with each other just helped us completely in this tournament. Even with the limited amount of practice, it put us ahead of a lot of those teams this early in the season. The first thing, the biggest improvement is our first contact game was on point this weekend. We passed really well. Our goal, we have a goal of what we want to hit when we pass, and we were right there on just about every game, and I think that allowed our hitters to be successful. That's a big improvement over last year. And our serving game is also a big improvement over last year. Our whole serving thing is we don't want to pound the ball. We want to serve spots with pace, and we did that, and every single team that we played struggled against us passing-wise, and that's why we were able to go 4-0. Because we played some good teams. I mean, playing Wayland Baptist today, that team's going to be really good, but they're a little bit behind with their passing right now. And so that's why we were able to get a win over just a really good team. And so if we continue this, if we continue to keep our passing at this level and work on the other areas of our game, we can be a pretty good team this year, but it's still going to take a lot of work. First thing that our block does is we do a good job of funneling the ball where we want it to go. We don't swing block. We set our block. Hopefully we can close it and get 4 hands on every ball. But if we don't, we set it in such a way that our defense knows exactly where to be to get touches and dig the ball. And so with our block being effective like that, we were able to get a lot of digs. And when we dig the ball high and give our hitters time to get off the net, they get good swings. And that's what we did. Our 2 middle backs, Audrey and Brittany, were fantastic this whole weekend. Just touching volleyballs, digging them high, allowing our setters to get underneath, and that in turn made our hitters get better. So just a great job by them to fill in the seams and just touch a lot of volleyballs and extend rallies. I think it established right now that we're one team. We're not 14 individuals, or we're not outside hitters versus back row or setters versus middles. It's one team, and everybody has their role to play. And when you understand that, then it makes everything so much easier, because your role today might be different than your role tomorrow. We're incredibly happy that we got 4 wins this weekend, 3 wins over teams that were in the national tournament last year, which is more than we had all last season. But we know we have an incredibly tough tournament in 2 weeks when we go up to Columbia and play 4 teams that were in the national tournament last year, including the 2 teams that are preseason ranked 1 and 2. So we know we got a lot of work to do. We're going to get in the gym. Going 4-0 doesn't mean that we can sit back and be happy with what we've done. It means we're happy we have the wins, and now we know what we have to do to continue to get better.